Hey guys, welcome back to MU Sports TV. So guys, yeah, we are back again with another video where we are going to discuss everything concerning Manchester United. We all know that we are approaching the start of the new season. Remember, we are opening our new season against Arsenal at Old Trafford on the 17th of August. And after a disappointing season, we need to up our game, and by that we need to bring in quality players. And at the moment, Manchester United are in the market, yeah, looking for new players. That is after completing the signing of Mateus Cunha from Wolves in a deal worth 62.5 million payable in installments. Manchester United are still in the market looking for additions, and we understand that Manchester United are in for a new striker, another attacking midfielder, defensive midfielder, and possibly a new goalkeeper. So we are going to discuss all these together today, and also I'm going to tell you when you will be able to see Mateus Cunha in a Manchester United shirt, and maybe or you can see him perform, or you can see him on his first training session as a Manchester United player. So guys, last week I talked about when you expect to see the players back in training in preparation for the new season, and I told you that Manchester United players are expected to be back in training on the week commencing the 7th of July. That is on Monday. That is like few days from now. Not more than 14 days. Less than 2 weeks. You will be able to see the boys back at Carrington training base as they prepare for the new season that is coming ahead. And one thing you need to note down is that there is going to be a new changes at Carrington training base, as the 50 million new Carrington training complex has been completed, and the players are expected to enjoy a modern training facility next in the coming days, because we have been we have had like an old fashioned training facility, and that has been changed by the arrival of the Ineos and Sir Jim Ratcliffe, as now we are going to have a new training base. Yeah, the Carrington training complex has been I can say has been rebuilt, and it now has a modern training facilities, including the gym. So this is one of the reasons I think next season should be one of the should be as the foundation of rebuilding Manchester United. You know, we've talked about rebuild since the days of Joe of Van Hall. We talked about rebuild under Jose Mourinho. We talked about rebuild under Ole Gunnar. The same we talked about under Ten Hag. But now I think it's time to walk the talk. We've been talking rebuild. We need to clear out the dead woods. We need to bring in new players who are capable, and I think it is time now, and we are in a pole position now to be able to complete this, because as far as I'm concerned, this is where now we can bring in players who want to play for the club, not only playing because of some few competitions. Remember, players like Jorge refused to join Manchester United because he wants a club with a Champions League football. But when you see Mateus Cunha, he joined United regardless of whether we qualified for the Champions League or not. Brian Bmo is determined to join Manchester United, because at the moment we are not in the Champions League. Remember, he rejected the likes of Newcastle and Arsenal and Spurs, who are in the Champions League, to join Manchester United, who finished 15th last season and with no European football. These are the kind of players we need at the moment. When you see Emiliano Martinez, according to the latest report, is that Dibu Martinez is determined, is more willing to join Manchester United, leaving Aston Villa, who are playing in European football, to join Manchester United without European football. These are the kind of players we need. So guys, when do we expect to see Matheus Cunha back, or rather Matheus Cunha in Manchester United training kits, and possibly his first Manchester United game, an official one? Remember, United play Leeds in the first preseason match on the 19th of April or July in the Strawberry Arena in Stockholm. That's the first time you will be able to see Matheus Cunha in a Manchester United shirt. If for those who won't be able to, like us, won't be able to access the live game live at the Strawberry Arena, you can access the game on the MUTV platform. So they are in. You can download the app in Manchester United app, official app. You can subscribe there, so you don't miss these games. Or for those who can't subscribe, maybe I'm here for you guys. I have a Telegram channel. I have a WhatsApp channel where I will be updating you with the latest goals, news regarding the preseason games. Remember, we are playing Leeds, and then we are traveling to USA to play in the Premier League Summer Series, where we are facing Everton, Bournemouth, and I think West Ham as well. So don't worry, I will be updating you on these games. That is highlights, goals, pre-match press conference and post-match press conference as well. So keep it locked, guys. Don't forget to follow us on Telegram, MUTV. Don't forget to follow us on WhatsApp as well, channel MUTV Sports, so you can keep it. You can keep update with the latest goals that will be scored in those 4-5 games we'll be playing in a preseason. Matheus Cunha, as I said, I think he will be among the first players to be back at Old Trafford, or rather the Carrington training base on the 7th of July. Although I don't expect him to be back on the 7th of July because he was involved in Brazil team that played those 2-3 matches in the World Cup qualifiers for next year's World Cup. So I expect Matheus Cunha to be back maybe 3 days after that, maybe the 10th or the 9th of July. But that week is the week we expect to see Matheus Cunha back, or rather the first time arriving at the training ground for training. Also, possibly we could see Brian Bmo as well, because since I don't think he was involved in any international games, he will be available if the transfer is completed as soon as this week or early next week. I think Brian Bmo will also be available, will also be seen for the first time at the fans on the 7th or 8th of July, when they return from a holiday to the preseason ahead, in the preseason preparation for next season. So just keep it locked here, because if you can't access the MU TV app, I'm here for you guys. As I said, just don't forget to follow our channels on Telegram, MUTV Sports, and MUTV Sports as well on WhatsApp, because we can't post the videos directly on YouTube because of the copyright issues, but we can do that on Telegram and WhatsApp as well. So keep it locked, guys. Don't forget to follow us on those platforms. So guys, that is when you expect to see Matheus Cunha and also possibly Brian Bmo in training, first training with Manchester United. Apart from that, guys, I also want to talk about the latest transfer development that I've come across for the last 12 hours or so. Is that the deal to bring in Brian Bmo from Brentford is nearing completion. As I know there have been rumors that United are in negotiation, the deal is closed, but remember, United only submitted the second bid last week. It was reported to be over £60 million. The first bid was sent on 4th of June. I was around £55 million. That is 45 million and 10 million in adds on, which was rejected by Brentford because they were demanding something around 60 to 70 million pounds. But it is believed that they wanted something above Matheus Cunha's fee. over the weekend, last weekend, that is Manchester United submitted a bid for Brian Bmo to Brentford. It was over 60 million, and it has been revealed that it was 55 million pounds and 5 million in add-ons, and I think that is was bringing that brought the whole package to 60 million pounds. I understand Brentford wants something more than what United paid for for Mateus Cunha. And remember, United paid 62.5 million for Mateus Cunha, and now Brentford are asking for something slightly higher than what United paid for Mateus Cunha. That is around 63 to 65. So, according to the rumors we heard, is that Manchester United will have agreed a deal with Brentford, a fixed fee of 55 million pounds payable in installments. Now, what is if United has agreed a deal with Brentford of a deal worth 55 million pounds for Brian Bmo? You'll be asking yourself, what is keeping this deal? What is keeping them from officially announcing this deal? Understand, um, the conversation now is on the ads on. United and Brentford are currently discussing on the ads on that are going to be paid regarding this kind of player. And you should know it's not always easy when it comes to add-ons being played, because there are club to club related add-ons and there are player to club add-ons. Brentford wants something easier to achieve. It can be player related add-ons or club related add-ons. So I think Brentford are playing smarter here, because sometimes you find that these add-ons are not easily achievable, because you can say maybe 10 million if Brian Bmo wins the Golden Boot, or maybe if Man United win the league, you're gonna pay the 10 million add-on. So I think right now I can understand that Brentford wants something higher than what United paid for Mateus Cunha. And remember now, after they've reached an agreement of the 55 million fixed fee, which is to be paid in installments. At the moment, the add-ons that Manchester United offered were 5 million. That is below what they want in add-ons. So currently, they are in negotiations with Brentford. United, I believe that they have increased their add-ons from 5 million to 10 million. This brings the total package to 65 million in add-ons. That is other in the full package. That is 55 million fixed fee plus 10 million in add-ons. Now, the negotiations that are going out is how Manchester United will now be paying the 10 million add-ons. And remember, it is not always easy. As I've talked about, add-ons is always in two ways. There are player-related add-ons and there are club-related add-ons. So we don't know whether the add-ons that Manchester United have submitted to Brentford, it is a player-related add-ons or it is a club-related add-ons. At the moment, I think Brentford are believed to be interested in player-related add-ons because they believe in Brian Bmo and whatever he can achieve. So maybe the add-ons can be minutes, maybe appearances, maybe it can be goals scored, and or maybe a goal and assists achieved. So all this now, it is what is remaining now, and anytime from now, guys, the deal is now closed, as confirmed by Fabrizio Romano this morning, that the deal is now closed, and anytime from now we can hear. Here we go from Fabrizio Romano confirming that Manchester United have actually finished or completed their second signing of the season. Remember, the personal terms were already agreed between Manchester United and Brian Bmo, and remember, there was some rumors circulating that Brian Bmo was demanding around 250,000 in order to join Newcastle. That's why Newcastle pulled out of the race. Guys, these were just rumors created by rival fans to make it feel as if Manchester United's pull is all about money. But in real sense, it is not all about money. Bmo rejected Arsenal. Bmo rejected Newcastle. So all the rumors that were there that Mbomo was demanding around 250,000, that was ridiculous and uncalled for. At the moment, I'm told that Brian Bmo has salary at Manchester United won't be even more than 200,000 per week. As now it's believed that Brian Bmo will receive a salary of between 150 to 170,000 per week. It is not yet official, but it is not more than 170. It's not below 150. So the salary for Brian Bmo, it is believed that at the moment that it is 150,000 per week, which was agreed in the personal terms around 5 years and a 1 year extension. And I'll be updating you on the exact figure in terms of the salary that Brian Bmo will receive when he joined Manchester United. But ignore the rumors that Brian Bmo was demanding for a fee, or rather a salary higher than of around 250 in order to join any club interested. It was his desire to join Manchester United that led him to reject the likes of Arsenal, Brentford, and even Tottenham Hotspur. So at the moment, the ball has been in Manchester United court. That's why they have had taken their time to negotiate this deal, because the player has already given them the green light, and now what was remaining is for the club to negotiate a better deal with Brentford. So Manchester United are hoping to complete this deal as early as now, before the players return to training on the 7th of July, because I think Ruben Amorim needs to work with his players, the new ones as well, because he needs to do better, because last season was disappointing, and for next season it is going to be tough, because when I look at the first 10, 11 fixtures, where Manchester United are going to play Arsenal, Manchester City, Chelsea, Liverpool, and Spurs in the first 11 Premier League games, it is going to be difficult, and it can only be made easy when the club decides to back the manager in accordingly, or rather accordingly, because we all know where Manchester United's issues were lying last season. It was all about scoring goals and also conceding goals that I do call them cheap goals that can easily be avoided if the players decide to be serious enough. So what happens after the completion of Brian Bmo signing? Remember, United are believed to be in the market. It's official, not believe, but it's true, confirmed that Manchester United will be in the market for a new striker. There's no secret on that, because after last season where Holland suffered, he failed rather in front of the goal. So Manchester United are in the market for a new striker, and the players that have been linked are the likes of Gyökeres, who prefers an Arsenal move, Benjamin Sesko, Mateta, Oli Watkins, Moitkin, Blahovic, all these kind of strikers have been linked with a move to Manchester United. And currently there is no there's no clear indication on which player Manchester United will be going for. And I think the next signing will be all about order will be determined by the outgoings, because after signing Mbeumo and Kona, United will be forced now to sell before buying in order to be in the line with the PCR and the FFP rules. So it's going to be difficult now, because we need to offload before we sign in a new player. Players that have been linked to the move away are Rashford, Sancho, Anthony. All these players, maybe Højlund, Onana, all these players have been linked to the move away from the club. And the guys, as we talk about signing a new goalkeeper, is that Emiliano Martinez is willing and is open to joining Manchester United. The current Aston Villa and Argentine number one, Dibu Martinez, is willing to join Manchester United even without the Champions League football. So this is what I'm talking about. The pool is that great. So I know I've been seeing some comments that let's go for Diego Costa, let's go for Lucas Chevalier, let's go for Mike Manyan. Guys, when I see Mike Manyan, I don't see any difference between him and Onana in the first place. So Let's just not talk about Mike Menon at the moment. When I see Diego Costa, he's a very good player, a very good goalkeeper that is. But the transfer fee involved in bringing Diego Costa is more than what United have at the moment. So uh, that makes the deal difficult and complicated to achieve this summer. But maybe if he decides to remain at Porto this season, next season, maybe it's available, I think United will be going in for him. But anything can happen. United can sign players as long as they generate enough money by selling the unwanted players. So that is the issue now. It's all about selling before buying, and that needs to happen real quick because as I was saying, we have only completed one signing and one is close. We need at least four signing and a new goalkeeper. I think Martinez is like a good move now because he is an upgrade to Andre Onana. Even though he has attitude problem, but I think he's a good goalkeeper that we should be going on. We should be going for him. Yeah, because that means if we manage to bring in Martinez, either of Onana or by indeed, I might be forced to leave next season. And Onana has been linked to the move to Monaco. News that they couldn't reach an agreement on personal terms, complicating the deal here and there. So let's wait and see what will happen. But I will be updating you guys on the latest news regarding Manchester United because this is where you get all the news from. So at the moment, players are returning on the 7th of July for preseason training and in preparation for next season. Brian Bmo's deal is, I can say, it is 95% done and it will be completed in time before 7th of July. Emiliano Martinez is open to joining Manchester United. Now the deal entirely depends on the outgoings. No selling, no buying after MBEUMO arrival. So that is how difficult it is now for Manchester United. Thanks for watching, guys.